When you wake up every morning, you're either expecting a butterfly in your stomach because of a nice message that has come from your loved one. If you don't, at least at the end of the day, you expect to tell someone about your day. Friendship, right? Anyway, you're on The Remedy. I don't know how your week has been. Our week has been marvelous. You're here with Jenny and Claire talking friendship.
Hello everyone, welcome to The Remedy. Thank you so much for being with us this Saturday. And today, I want you to take a minute and think. Who are your friends? What kind of friends do you have? Well, today, let's talk friendship.
Yes. So this weekend, if you did not order last week, I hope you did, by the way. I won a package from Lace Farm Shop. Congratulate me, Claire. Yeah. I've been ordering. Trust me, I've been feeding on fruits. They are good, healthy, nutritious, and they are good for your health in such a period. You don't have to go to any market or to shops. Risk your life for no damn reason. Yeah.
Yes, and that is why we are here with www.guzaug.com. Just visit that site, order what you want, and we shall have it delivered right at your doorstep. You don't have to risk being out there. We are here to bring all the products that you need right next to you. So Jenny, let's talk friendship today.
Yeah.
It's something
hey friends.
Big, yes,
and so sensitive
and extremely sensitive. First of all, we do need friends in our lives. Definitely.
Yeah,
we do need friends,
connections.
So I'll start by defining who a friend is. Now, my understanding of a friend, I feel a friend is someone who you have some sort of bond and mutual affection. You're not family. You probably don't also have. You're not into any sexual activities, but you just have a bond of mutual affection. That is how I want to understand who a friend is, and then later on I will want to clarify who a friend is, who an acquaintance is, and who a colleague is.
Why don't you do it?
So
people get confused.
People confuse these three. So we need to make it clear from the word go. So a friend, yes, is someone you have that bond, you have a mutual connection. That is who a friend is. Now, an acquaintance is someone you know slightly. They are not close friends.
They're just in your life.
Yes, you know them. You just know them slightly, but you're not exactly close friends. That is an acquaintance. So I want to think we have so many acquaintances in this daily life of ours. Then a colleague is a person with whom you work in a profession or a business or any work setting. Now that is a colleague. Many a time people tend to think colleagues are friends just because you are in the same workplace or you're in the same setting.
We meet every day, we become acquaintances.
We meet every day, exactly. So let's get that clear. So please learn how to define your friend, your acquaintance, and your colleague. It's very important.
I actually want to believe that a friend, why people should not confuse these things, is that a friend is a responsibility sometimes. Most of the times, actually.
Sure.
If you have a friend, sometimes these people are your responsibilities. You need, when they are in trouble, you should help them.
Yes.
Even when they're not in trouble, actually, you should be knowing what is happening.
You're there in the good and the bad times.
You're there for each other.
Exactly. You're there for each other no matter what. Exactly. That is what friends are. So you don't start assuming that a colleague will be a friend. No. You just meet in a work setting.
Work together.
You just work together.
Though sometimes all those things end up. Some people end up being friends.
I agree. Sometimes you actually make extremely good friends from a workplace.
You do. So that makes me wonder, when is someone a friend? When do you know that this person is a friend?
This person is a friend. I think
probably they have been a colleague.
I think you start sharing more than work, for example.
How?
It kind of goes outside work. So you're starting to realize that maybe you're spending more time with this one. You sort of have you don't have to necessarily have the same values, but you tend to agree on so many things. You know, your vibes are connecting.
And then you're concerned about what is happening.
Exactly, what is happening in their life. So even besides work, you want to know how is your evening, how is your weekend. Yeah. So besides just meeting them at work, you actually now want to know how they are doing outside. So people actually end up being
friends. But do you choose who a friend? Do you choose who is supposed to be your friend? Do you choose friends? Or sometimes things just happen.
Yeah, sometimes things just happen. But then, yeah, you can also choose, especially as time goes on, at whatever stage you're at in life. There's a stage you get to, and you're definitely choosing your friends.
Yeah.
It has to get to that.
No, trust me, many stages.
Yeah.
We choose friends.
Yeah, because you'll sit, I'll just look at, your vibes and the way you do your thing, and I'll just feel like you and I.
You were telling me a story about when we were young. Even that time back in the days, trust me, we used to choose our friends.
Oh yes, we used to choose friends. So yeah, I was telling Jenny a story back in my primary school. So there was this one girl, now for us back in the day, having like 200 shillings for break was a lot of money.
Yeah,
you could feed your your entire desk, all your seatmates would enjoy. So I would always want to be near that girl that had that 200 shillings, because I would be assured of break, So you see, I'm already choosing the friend to be with, but of course we're young, that is really childish. Right now we don't choose friends like that.
Yeah, no.
Then along like in secondary school, now I would want in my circle, I would want a bright friend, someone who I see is better at doing something than me. If I notice they are good in mathematics, I'm going to want to be closer to them. So then we spend more time, and I get to discuss with them. So you see, somehow we do choose friends.
We do choose friends, and that means there are very many different kinds of friendship.
Yes.
Yeah.
They are.
Yeah. Some.
Yes, I do. So according to Marie Clare International, it's a US international group and a leading publisher.
I'm out of black.
So this is how they defined friendship. They defined 3 types of friendship. So the first friendship they defined is the friendship of utility. This is someone who is useful to you in a way. Yeah.
Like the money.
Exactly, like the lady who always has, something to spend, and you guys enjoy your break. So that is just a friend. Even in a workplace, you're probably friends with the electrical engineer because they are going to help you fix your appliances. When you get short circuits, and
that happens all the time. In Uganda right now, I think that is the biggest important friendship that is happening.
Yeah, you need a friend who is useful. So in your circle of friends, you actually notice it as you grow. You need useful people, the connection and the network you have around you. You're going to need someone who does this, a business mind. You need the legal mind. You need the medical mind. So those are friends who are useful. You're not exploiting. You're not exploiting them.
You're just looking for the right people.
Exactly.
At the right
they are
time.
useful. So that is friendship of utility. The other friendship that they defined is friendship of pleasure. Now this one exists with people you just enjoy company with.
Tell me.
For example, I know catching a beer with Jenny is interesting.
Very.
So, now that is a friendship of pleasure. I enjoy your company. I enjoy your company when I'm doing this. And it might not necessarily only be pleasure. It could be company at work. Maybe we are in a team, we're in the same department. And I love the way you do your things. I love your teamwork spirit. I love your values.
You give me that energy to do my work every day.
Exactly, So now, that is the friendship, of pleasure. They make whatever you're doing really very interesting. Then the third they explained is friendship of the good. Now this is the one based on mutual respect. It has a core solid foundation. Those friendships sometimes take long to build. Sometimes they even come in, there are people you meet and you just click in a year.
Yes,
and you behave as if you've known
not in a very short time.
Very short time, and you start, you behave like you've known each other for a lifetime. I have such people in my life.
Me too. You just start understanding each other and very well. So well.
Exactly, So now ideally that is like the best friendship. It's based on real values, not petty things.
And such friendships actually are mostly not chosen. You don't choose it; it happens.
It just happens naturally.
Happens in your life.
Exactly. So those are the 3 friendships, which I think define and summarize for us what actually friendship is. So you can sit and weigh. Which friends are for pleasure, which ones are for utility. The ones for the good.
Who is a friend? Who is a colleague? You don't want to be introduced as a colleague when you're a friend. Yeah, you look so affected.
So let me tell you a story. So there is someone. There is someone
I'm dying.
that is a colleague. Yes, so this person is a colleague. So now, of course, this is a couple of years ago. Yeah, now I think you know they say age is wisdom. I think as you grow, you realize some of these things. Yeah, so it starts to make sense. So a couple of years ago, there was this person that I was always around. We used to spend a lot of time together. So this one time, this person had friends coming in from another part of the country. So I'm called and, oh yeah, come, let's hang out. My friends, we meet. So me, I actually thought we were friends. So guess what? While being introduced, this person stood and said, oh, you met Claire? She's my colleague. Hi, guys, I want you to disappear. So it hit me for a minute, but I was like, it's okay, we are out in a social setting, let me just enjoy the moment.
You were put in your place.
But then after that evening, it made me actually realize and start to think, so when you're looking at other people as your friends, they put you in the colleague section.
Colleague section, yeah.
So you need to be very clear about that, yes. You need to know who your friend is.
Who is your friend?
Who is a colleague, because my friend, you're going to be introduced as an acquaintance.
Yeah, and you'll be surprised.
You can imagine an acquaintance. You can imagine an acquaintance. That means this person knows you slightly.
When they meet you, they remember,
like, she's this, exactly. Yeah. So here you in your head, you're thinking she's
a friend. Yeah, but anyway, sometimes also, as you have said, friendship is a responsibility. So if I meet you with a friend, it's not a guarantee that now you're my friend as well.
No.
Yeah, exactly.
We can have mutual friends. I don't have to be friends with your friends.
Yeah, no, I don't have to. If I meet you with my friends, I can be friends with my friends still and not be friends with you if we are not connecting.
True. I actually have a couple of friends, some friends that are really close, and they find me with other people, and they just tell me, no, I really don't like that person's vibes.
Yeah.
So it's okay whenever you.
And it's okay.
And it's okay. They are not telling this close friend of mine is not telling me to leave these
my
people
friend.
and stop talking to them, but they want me to, draw the line and respect. So this person tells me, if you're with so and so, I'll meet you later.
Yeah.
Are you seeing the respect?
Yeah, the respect. Yeah, it's okay. If you can't handle being with my friend, it is fine. I will not take it against you.
Exactly.
Yeah, you don't have to be friends with my friend.
No, you don't have to be.
And they also don't have to be friends. Yeah, you may not like.
Exactly. Yeah, but I will respect that space that you know these people in a certain way. So.
But you don't have to hate. You just don't have to don't mind them.
Yeah, I don't mind them. Yeah, I mean for me it's fine. If I know you're with so and so, it's okay. Go have your time. We also have our own time.
Yeah.
So we respect each other's boundaries. It's very important.
So Claire, let us get interesting here. I was reading somewhere and someone said it was hard for them to break up with their friends more than it was hard for them to break up with their ex. So do you think it is hard for someone to break up with their friends more than hard more than breaking up with your boyfriend, with someone you're with in a relationship?
I think it is. I think it is. But then also, if the relationship that you have with your partner, if it was based also on, mutual respect, good values, solid foundation, then it might be hard. But then if it was just relationship, boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife, etc., I think it's more difficult to let go of a friendship out here. I mean, I've seen people in a situation, let me say someone's husband tells, a husband tells a wife, I don't like those people around you. Please get rid of them. It's very difficult. I have friends in that. I've seen friends, in that situation, like actually male friends, male, married, and then of course the wives are giving ultimatums, so you need to stop being friends with so and so.
That will please remember, so we can talk about that.
We can talk about later. Yeah, but I think it's generally, it's more difficult to break up with a friend
than your boyfriend. That is why I think before you start dating someone, you should consider, are they friends? Are you friends with them? So that in future, if love, love fades with time.
Most definitely.
If there is no love, can you still vibe as friends? Can you talk normally as friends?
Which makes it difficult, I think, to love you, because now.
No, let me tell you.
Explain to me how far that friendship will go, and you actually allow for things to.
No, okay. If you're dating, if you start dating, I believe that if I start dating you,
you start making the person your friend.
Yeah, you should be my friend. Like the things I tell my friends, you know, we even we talk about you a lot. If I'm dating someone, we talk about everyone. Yeah, so we should have that friendship between us.
Yeah.
So that if love is gone, at least there is something still forcing us to be friends. Yeah, there is still that friendship. If we can't say, if I don't say I love you, maybe I'm not feeling it. Sometimes, trust me, you've annoyed me, so maybe in the morning you wake up ugly and you don't look so cute anymore. So I can't say you look cute, but at least I still feel that friendship.
Yeah,
I can
it's
tell
so
you something.
important. Yeah, because when the love goes and you're not friends, you're going to become strangers.
Exactly.
You're going to wake up in someone's house and
you guys
are strangers. It's almost like you're meeting for the first time.
Yeah, you have nothing to talk about.
Exactly.
Yes, so it will not be so hard to break up with a friend than your boyfriend if your boyfriend is your friend.
Is a friend. If
he's your friend, you can break up in you may not. It will be so hard anyway. It will be hard for you to break up more. I think that's what I think.
Yeah, but even when you decide to end things, both of you will be in agreement.
Yeah,
because you're friends,
exactly.
You know each other's vibes.
Even the breakup will be
it will be so smooth. You actually won't realize. Yeah, you will all just mutually agree that.
Yeah, you can even talk about it's not working.
It's not working. Yeah,
you even hug it out,
and there won't be any hard feelings.
Done this.
Yeah, no hard feelings. You continue being friends. Yeah. Friendship is very important in whatever relationship you want to create.
Yeah. So anyway, we're not talking here alone. Don't bore us. Be part of this conversation. Tell us, who is a friend? What do you think about what we've talked about? What do you think is the answer to the question? Is it hard for you to break up with a friend more than breaking up with a boyfriend? Well, tell us in the comment section below, and we are coming back shortly. You're with us on The Remedy.
Do you have Uganda at heart? How about buying products made in Uganda by Ugandans from a Ugandan online shop anywhere, anytime?
Introducing GuzaUG.com, a one-stop center for Uganda's locally made products. Buy Uganda, build Uganda.
I am Ugandan.
Welcome back from that break. You're still watching The Remedy, and before we went into the break, we were talking about friendships in relationships, drawing the line, how important it is to have a friend, having a partner who is a friend. We're talking about that. Yeah. So talking about that, let me ask you something. Can boys and girls be friends?
What do you think, viewers?
It's not a close-ended question. It's not a yes or no. Yeah, we can break it down. Yeah.
Well, I think so. Sometimes sometimes we can. Yeah. But I was talking to a friend of mine recently, and I asked them. Actually, he made it clear for me. This is what he said. I quote, Jenny, so you think you'll be with a boy in your life and they don't want to
they don't want to.
Yeah, you know. I was like, yeah, you're my friend. No, all I'm thinking about is, can I have this girl? Like, yes. I don't know what guys think. But for us girls, we always tend to be too comfortable.
We get comfortable, and there's just that comfort that there's just that comfort of having a bestie.
How
of the opposite gender.
Yes. Back to my local trust me.
Yeah. So can boy girl be besties? This is the thing. Now the girl always actually just believes that. Yes, it's just a friendship.
And
this
we
guy
like
is so
it.
nice.
It is unique.
It's so unique.
That friendship that you always have with
it
men.
It is very different from what you have with the girls. Yeah, it's very.
And we like it.
There's just something special really about it. But then somehow the other gender, their mind there's always something else in their mind that they leave open to. Yeah. So boys and girls being friends, it's a trick. You need to always have your guard up if you're in that sort of arrangement.
Yeah, it is really tricky. By the way, but I think sometimes it's okay for us. It's okay.
It's fine.
I love having such friends.
Me too.
A guy and
me too.
But then with time you realize in reality you have these friends, but with time, after realizing they're not getting anything from you, they start pulling away.
That is true.
Yeah, they start pulling away,
but
which is not cool.
Which is not cool, I know. Because
and you have nothing to do about it.
Yeah, and the disappointing part of that is you're pulling away over just this one thing. So you're sacrificing all these other moments, all these other all these other moments that we have enjoyed together. You're just choosing to walk away because of this one thing that has not happened.
You see the way you have said that you should date your friend.
Yes.
Sometimes this guy has you around and they are starting to like you because of what they have seen in you.
Yeah.
You have been a good friend and stuff, so they now want you on another step.
Another level, yes.
Yeah. So that's why I believe that when you're already my friend, you're already in that zone, you're not coming out.
So, gentlemen out there, you've heard.
Yeah, if you come and trust me, if you come and you have
Friend
your intentions, you should you should
make them clear from the word go.
Yeah, so that I know that I know what I'm dealing with.
Yes.
Because I don't like losing my friends. When you're already a friend and you bring it up and I know that it's going to jeopardize this.
I know, it makes the whole thing awkward.
It will be awkward because if we start putting it on another step now, anything you do might annoy me or I annoy you in some way, it's not. That is why I never get my friends up to another level.
True. And somehow I think the gentlemen don't agree with that. We always
tell us.
Please, gentlemen, let us know what you think. Because every time we tell them that no, I've built this friendship, I wouldn't want to lose it if we take things to another level.
Yeah.
He's always like, no, but nothing will change. Oh no. Something will change.
A lot of things will change. That's why.
So that's why. Let's just be friends. Let's try.
Yeah.
And be friends.
And then imagine if you now all your friends did that. Would you accept all of them?
Exactly.
Yeah. So man, we're losing friends. Sometimes we really do, and it's sad. I don't know. Anyway, we need a man to tell us about this.
True.
What do you think about this? You can. Yeah, but you personally, tell me, do you think you could let your boyfriend have a bestie who is a female? Thank you so much for that answer.
Yeah.
I wouldn't. No, what are you besting that I can't bestie?
You see, it's different. I can have a male bestie even when I have a boyfriend.
Yeah, he's selfish.
No, it's not being selfish. We just know how the male gender is. Let's not try to sugarcoat it.
We just feel protected.
Different. We are different. Yeah. So him and a female bestie.
No, I don't think I would let you. No, it's hard. It's really hard.
Really hard.
It is hard, and all the time, you know how we girls can be too much.
But I think it's also hard for them to know there is this one guy who you can call anytime who is your so-called bestie.
Then don't do it.
I'm sure.
So that is why it is selfish. No, it is not fine.
No, that's what I'm saying. It's fine for just both of you to agree. We are not going to have opposite sex.
No, if I'm dating someone, then other guys will go after him. Like, you understand? Those things of bestie boys. No, it doesn't work like that.
Yeah, it doesn't. But yeah, if you decided, if you decided to go in a friendship with someone, then this whole
that brings me again. Date someone you can make a friend when you've started dating. Not me, I can't. If you're already my friend, you're going
to remain a friend.
Yeah, you're your friend. But you're already in that zone. But if I'm going to date you, then I'm ready to make you my best friend. You understand?
Nice. Yeah.
So if you're my best friend, I'm going to tell you all the rugambo. If you're not ready for it, if I cut you off, that's when I'm going to get someone else. That means you're not a good friend.
Yeah.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, I get that. That's actually a good way of doing it. That's a good one. Okay.
So those male besties also don't work. And I am never going to allow my man to have a female bestie. I will be one.
The problem with female besties, sometimes they forget. Sometimes they forget the boundary.
They always do.
The male bestie can actually, he can actually draw his line and he knows where he stops. Yeah, but then the female bestie, she's going to be all up in your. Yeah. She's going to be all up in your space.
No, I just can't. I just don't see how I can allow that. My friend. Friendship. Let's talk friendship.
Yeah, let's talk friendship. Yeah, please let us know what you think in the comment section below. Yeah. We could learn a thing or two from each other. Yeah.
Okay, anyway. So, we're still talking about friendship. We're coming from the dating bit. I'm not really going to allow anyone to be my best friend if you cannot. By the way, first of all, if you cannot download the Let's Farm shop app, you're not going to be dated by me. Because how are we going to order fruits now? Yeah.
And then of course I don't want us going out there, moving, risking, www.gizayuji.com got you all the things that we need will be delivered right at our doorstep.
Yeah, and then you'll be called a man anyway. So, how do you advise if you have a friend who is not being a good friend? How do you advise them to be a good friend? Because you probably want to keep them.
Yeah, these are good friends. This is someone. That person is a good friend that you want to keep.
What is the third friend?
That friendship, based on mutual respect. Friendship of the good.
Yeah.
You see now that one. By the time you are at that level, these are friends you can tell absolutely anything. Anything. We'll sit down. I'll tell you, no. This is not right. You need to drop this habit. Maybe you can adopt this or that. Yeah, I want to think friends in this category are very easy to advise.
Yeah,
and they are very
understanding. You guys understand each other very well.
Understand each other. I have a friend who she gives it to me raw. She tells I don't like it.
Yeah,
I really like her because she tells you even if you don't want to hear it, she will tell you no, that's not right.
Not right.
Okay, that is good. Kudos, well done.
Yeah.
And no hard feelings. I never have any feelings after that. I'm like, okay, this person is actually being genuine.
Yeah. So do you think sometimes we can shift our friends from where we have put them to another category?
Yeah.
Like
I think as time goes on, there is also now a situation or a scenario where you're thinking this friend is good. This is my very close friend. We share a lot in common, etc. And then they prove to you that
that is not.
No. Yeah, we are actually just friends of pleasure. We're just here for the good times, for example.
I know. Yeah.
So then there you need to understand. You need to understand your place in this person's life.
You need to put yourself in that place before they put you.
Exactly. Yeah. So it's very important to study your circle. Very important. And trust me, these things happen as the years go by. Because honestly, when I look back, the whole so-called friendship list I had, I don't know, like 10 years ago, it is so different right now.
Yeah, it is. People keep pulling away, and sometimes it's fine.
It's very okay.
It is okay sometimes.
You don't have to beat yourself that, I haven't talked to this person in 10 years. Or no, you just mutually grow out of it.
Friendship is very good and important, but then sometimes the way we focus on the characteristics of the friendships we have is not the right way. Not talking about communication. Yeah. If you're this person who thinks we should talk every minute because you're my friend at our age, as you keep aging, I feel so old.
We had that time in S4 VAC, S6
where you had to text all the time.
You have to, but these days even the VAC is actually, I love the generation these days. People actually get out and work. People are busy. But for us, back in our days, you had all that. And now there, you would maintain a friendship because you're talking, then you're using Pakalas at night to talk the whole night. You actually have the time because you're not doing much during the day. You're on vacation. Yeah, but then as time goes on, us wanting to prove our friendship based on communication might not be the most effective way of us actually proving to each other. Because you see, I'll text you, let me say for example once a week or once in 2 weeks, but I know you're good. If you have any issues, let me know.
You can let me know.
Yeah,
as long as you're free to talk to me anytime.
Exactly. Yeah, so the communication bit is very important for both parties to understand.
Actually, I don't have, if you're really my friend and we know we're friends, I do not have to keep proving it.
No, you don't.
No. It shouldn't be. You don't have to wait for the time for me to prove it. If you know that I'm your friend, this guy does this. Why do I have to keep proving it? That means it's just not working.
Yeah, that means it's just not working. It's almost like you're trying to force it.
Not only relationships don't work, even friendships don't work sometimes.
True, they don't.
Yeah, they don't. And when you realize things are not working, as we had ever talked about on the remedy here, it is okay sometimes to break things.
Yeah, definitely. You just allow and say, this ain't working.
It is becoming toxic.
Yeah, it's requiring a lot of energy and so much input, yet it shouldn't really be like that.
Or sometimes you can actually put someone where they should be, where they want you. You know, when you put me. Now this is me these days, because I was too, oh God, I used to love. Yeah, so when I realized that when someone puts me in a certain point in their life, certain part in their life, that is, I will be there, I will respect it, and I will put you in the same place.
Yes, don't try to force
I will not
the person to be in a certain place.
So when we are vibing in a certain way, it is cool. This is, trust me, we are no longer have that time.
No, we don't. Yeah, we don't have time to force things. No. Yeah, we don't. I mean,
and that is friendship.
Yeah, that is friendship. Yeah, and
as you grow,
most of these things make a lot of sense.
Yeah, they do.
They do. Yes.
So you realize, if I'm supposed to be with you, I don't have to prove it.
No, I don't have to prove it. Yeah.
Allow me to be with you. If you're actually vibing, then don't make me prove all the time. Oh God,
it's a lot of work. It's a lot. You know, let me tell you. Yeah,
that means you just don't trust me.
Exactly. You know, these days I open my WhatsApp. First of all, I'm like on over 20 forums. You know, and you know, you learn something from some of these forums. You don't just keep living. You never know, you might read something there that is important. But you know, sometimes I get my phone and I look at all the messages that I have to read and respond to. So I postpone some. I'll just read like probably 5 and reply those. And then sometimes you realize the person has like 2 hours to keep chatting, and then you don't have the 2 hours. Now there, you need to understand that I'm tired. Exactly. But I'm here. Actually, for me these days, it's for if there is something really urgent, if it's an emergency or you're in dire need, call.
Yeah,
phone call. Let's talk about it, and it ends there. But this business of I sent you a message and you haven't read it since morning. I haven't had time to sit down and read it. You know.
Actually, me, I am lazy, so lazy at typing, so even lazy to read messages sometimes.
Yeah, so someone would rather pick up the phone.
And we can only speak up from where we stopped, by the way.
Yes.
Without any hard feelings. That is So you reach a certain point in life, and sometimes you also need to understand the part where your friends are.
Yes.
Someone is married, probably taking care of their kids, and or having a very busy job.
Yes.
And you expect them
to be in constant communication.
No, exactly. That means you're not a considerate person. You're not a considerate friend. You should support me.
True.
So you realize
it's so important. Knowing the place someone is in. Someone tells you, you know, when I get to work, this is WhatsApp. Then someone calls you at 10 and you're probably returning their call at 6 p.m. and the person just starts by complaining, oh my God, you're returning the call 10 hours later.
Do you think you're the only busy person in this world?
You're the only busy person in this world. We also have work, but it's okay. If your work had allowed you a whole hour to talk to me, mine couldn't. However, let's look for time that is convenient for both of us. Either after 5 or over the weekend, you know, something, and then we catch up. I always tell people that. So I've had it with that whole excuse of you're returning my phone call, how many hours later? I couldn't.
But at least I returned the call.
Exactly. You see, I have returned.
And then even as friends, you should consider the way your friends are feeling about certain things as well. Sometimes, if you don't have a lot of time to give to your friends, then try and find some special time in your schedule and give it to them.
You can also try to find like things that you both like. You can find things that you both like. Let me say, for example, if you like cycling, you know, you can say, okay, let's meet up, cycle.
Create memories.
Create memories. If the person likes to go, I don't know, mountain climbing or gorilla trekking, you know, you can organize and then you go for that. So you see, you've created time and you're doing something you both love. Which brings me actually to the next thing that I would love to talk about. Friends. You don't have to share dreams with friends.
No, you cannot.
You cannot. Because sometimes there is that tendency where a friend is following a certain path in life and they also want their friends to jump on board. I think it doesn't work that way. I think we should all
So a few days ago, you joined the crowds in the market for your fresh foods. You'd equally brave the risky streets, exposing yourself to the virus.
Cut the hustle. If you're in Barara, all your fresh foods can now find you on your doorstep. Download a Let's Farm Shop app from Play Store to order now.
Welcome back from the break. You're still watching The Remedy with Jenny and Clare, and we are talking about friendships. I cannot end this show without talking about friends and family. How to draw the line, how to know that this is where our friend stops and this is the family boundary.
Yeah.
You will agree with me.
Very important.
Yeah, you agree with me. Now, there is something I keep seeing, on social media, that family is not all about blood. It's about, I don't know, who is there for you, who is down for you. But trust, it's very easy to think these things when you're still young. Trust me, as time goes on, you'll actually realize that family is family. Yes, you have good friends, they are there for you in those times, but trust me, there are those times that are family for family.
At the end of the day, you're going back to family.
Yep.
Trust me, there are some things that people you're not born with are not going to handle in your life.
There's a friend of mine I was talking to. He's a coach and a mentor. So he told me,
you have a life coach?
No, he's a colleague.
Okay.
Yeah, he's a colleague, a friend.
You have just been pushing your place.
I know he's a colleague or a friend. Yeah. So I was talking to him, and he told me, picture yourself one day, God forbid something happens, and you're in ICU, you're on oxygen. Who will be outside that door? Now, these friends of pleasure out here and the friends of utility might not, yes, they might be there, but you see, this is the thing, they'll swing by and check in.
They will check in, but
they're not going to be there day and night, following through, chasing the doctor, making sure nurses are on time. And so you see where now we have to draw.
You see how COVID has put people in their life. These days, when you die, your family is going to bury you alone.
Exactly, I know, because you see, when they say 20 people, it's definitely immediate family.
Yeah. So there you realize
family will risk moving, doing inter-district travels. The friends will be like, "Oh no, so sad. We can't move from Kampala to Kabale," you know.
Yeah.
So you see.
Anyway, at the end of the day, you have to realize that live the moment. You have friends. Friends are so important.
Yes.
But do not think that these friends we're having today are more important than our families.
Definitely.
Yeah.
But there are also those moments where you entirely have to rely on friends.
There's some things
usually,
you're not going to
usually there are those not so good moments, not so good situations that we are going.
Yeah, friends are so very important.
A friend was telling me, definitely, if he got in trouble and he went to jail, he will not pick up the phone to call to call even the wife.
Wow.
He will look through the phone book and he knows the friends to call who will come bail him out and keep the whole situation under shush.
Yeah. But at the end of the day, he's going back to sleep with the wife. Right?
Yeah, of course it's going home, but but you see there are those situations. Friends are
so important.
They're important, but family is
family. Mostly where you're coming from, mostly as kids. Because at the end, sometimes even parents do not divorce, but sometimes married couples,
husband and wife are not related.
Yeah, they are not. They are really not related. They're just going to give bleeds. Those kids are going to be related. They have a family behind that.
Exactly. The bond between a brother and a sister, it can't be the same as husband and wife.
No,
you ain't related by blood.
Yeah, they're not really related.
No offense, by the way. I mean, marriage is beautiful and all that. We're doing your thing. Yeah.
Even relationships.
Yeah, even relationships. But just have that in mind.
Yeah.
So when you're prioritizing a friend and a brother and a sister, you might want to, you want to weigh your options so much. Yeah.
We need to appreciate our families all the time and try as hard. I always tell my friend, try to make your mothers your friends.
Sure.
If we're talking about friendship and we're talking about the important people that are supposed to be our friends, try so hard to make your family your friends. Although it is hard sometimes, I know it is hard sometimes. It is really hard sometimes. But try and make at least your mother, your father, a friend.
Yeah, your brothers, your sisters. Yeah.
There is someone who was telling me one day that if your mother is not happy with you, it is possible that a lot of things are not going to work out in your life.
Right. Yeah. Of course.
Yeah. This is not just
they know us in and out.
Yeah, they know. Yeah, a lot of things. So if they are not, just try and always make peace with your family.
It's very important. Yeah,
it is important and hard. Sometimes really some families.
Yeah, of course the fights are there, the quarrels. But you know the interesting bit is the following day you meet and it's as if nothing ever happened. Yet for a friend, you can actually have a fight and you never talk again. But yeah, it can happen with a friend, depending on how they are, the friendship you have. But family, trust me, even if it's after 10 years, you'll talk again.
Yeah, you don't know when you're going to talk again. You don't know when you're going to happen. Either something is going to happen and the whole family is running to the village and you will meet there.
So you see the strength of blood. That
it talks about family. I mean friends breaking up and never talking again. Have you ever been in a situation where you broke up with a friend and then got back together?
And like we drifted apart.
You drift apart and then get back together after some time.
It happens. I've tried to reconnect with people from back in the day. It's been a couple of years. We haven't seen each other. We haven't spoken. I don't know. There's a way it kind of comes on my end. It becomes difficult for us to start from where we stopped.
Again. Yeah.
The vibe. It always feels like it's being forced.
Thank you.
Like we're friends, but we are trying to do this
and
again.
then you're going to prove
exactly. You're going to try to prove that, oh my God, I'm still your friend now. You see, that's what we talked about earlier. That whole energy and time and effort of wanting to prove.
That, but
no, we don't have time.
But then we're not telling people not to get back together. So anyway, me, I think personally, if someone has done something wrong, and then that is the reason you're drifting apart. When you decide to talk it over and then get back together, sometimes if it is too bad, okay, sometimes you have issues and talk back. That's normal. All human beings. But if it is too bad that you even spend like a year without talking and then you decide to talk again, sometimes when you get back, it's just never the same.
Yeah, it becomes awkward. That
gap, energy. You have already experienced a lot, different things, and the person has not been in your life. There is no way you're going to catch up again. Okay, you're going to be friends anyway. Some people may be.
But I mean, if the vibe is okay and you're reconnecting and it's all good, then well and good. But if you feel like you're trying to really force and you're putting in so much work and effort, there's really no need.
I know, but me personally, it has never worked for me.
Yeah, it has also
whenever I try to work things out with someone,
it just feels weird.
I'm not bragging, but most of the times it's not my fault that we are drifting. It is them, and
you know why?
And then when they are coming back, I'm done. Like
that's the thing. You see, that's the reason. Because you know why? Somehow you've also moved on. You've made new friends. With different interests, different vibes. So I don't know. Trying to reconnect with this person, it
is not easy.
Yeah, it's.
But then I put you where you belong. I put you in another category. You're not going to be the friend you used to be the other time.
Yes, I know you're in
a new whole place now.
An acquaintance. They slightly know you.
Somehow we slightly know each other. We're no longer strangers again.
We ain't strangers, but
So most of the times, I think if you have a friend, you already have a friend, try not to be the reason you guys are drifting apart. Because if you're the reason, really, that means you're the bad friend. Or if sometimes things happen, try to make sure that it doesn't go that far.
And I mean, we err.
We err. We do.
I've erred to friends, and I come back and
if you acknowledge,
I acknowledge. I know what I did was way out of line. I shouldn't have done that. You're my person. But I mean, I'm so sorry. I'm genuinely sorry.
And don't let your pride make it too late.
Trust me. About the pride. How can I go? I'm so sorry. How?
I know something like that.
Wait for her to be the one to do.
But it is your friend. Pride. They already know you. Like you get my point. I have wronged you. Actually, I hate the awkwardness. So if someone wrongs me, I stopped that unfortunately. But most of the times when someone wronged me and we're in the same environment, I would say sorry anyway. Because I want us to get back to normal things. Or at least I would want us to talk about it. But then I think I'm becoming bad, which is not okay. But it is good.
Sometimes it's good to address it.
It's good to address it. But if you've done something wrong, sometimes always acknowledge it, so that in the morning we are on another step.
We're
not that awkwardness is not there.
It's very important to acknowledge why you've gone wrong as a friend, because I mean it's okay, we all err, it's fine. If you're genuinely sorry and you're going to make sure this doesn't happen again in future, I mean it's fine. Don't let pride get in the way.
Because you're going to go be proud and you don't want to apologize. After 1 year you realize you should have done something.
True.
But meanwhile the person has moved on. Your friend, even if you get back, that is when you get back and things are not going to be the same.
Because you kind of parted ways. You parted ways on a different note. It does happen. So,
it happens.
Just whatever you do, just make sure you. And then also, I always bring in the spiritual aspect. We pray for these friendships.
Yeah, we do.
We actually pray for friends. You pray, God, give me good friends. It's actually very important. I know there are people out there who just genuinely have the wrong friends. You meet someone and somehow they always have the wrong company and people around. It happens.
The friendship is based on a wrong foundation.
Foundation. The person always has just bad people around them. So it's very important. It's very important to ask God to
intervene and
and make sure He sends good friends your way.
That is very important.
It's very important.
So talking about that, let us make people know what are those importances of friendship.
Like we said, definitely we need friends. Yes, you have family, but you need friends. Now I'll want to refer to what I'd mentioned earlier. We have friends for various reasons. So if you are at a stage in life where you want those solid mutual friends, make sure you actually build real, genuine friendships. Don't base on them. Don't have those friendships of I just want something from so and so, they're useful in a way, or I just enjoy their company.
That is being selfish.
It's actually being selfish. So you make sure you just develop that friend who is actually going to be real, and it's so important, my God. So which means that you're not going to actually be friends with everyone. You also need to acknowledge that. So you need to make sure that, so it is very important for you to have a very good friendship which is real on a concrete foundation, so that you know that this is someone I can call anytime, not only the good times, not only the bad times, but this person is there for you anyway.
It is very important. Now I would like to talk about this because I know some people who have that habit. We talked about habits last Saturday. That the whole thing of wanting everyone to be your friend is also not easy and good. I have seen people pass through a lot.
That means you're a people pleaser.
No, not actually.
If you want everyone to be your friend,
there are some people who want everyone to be their friends, not because they are people pleasers, but because they're selfish. They want every benefit from everyone.
Yes. They're there.
I've seen you with someone. This person is like this. I need to make her my friend. Or everyone, you find it. They're making everyone.
That is true.
You're putting too much in your life.
That is true.
Friends
I
are so
do meet
important,
such
but
people who sit and they actually scavenging. I'm thinking I need to make that person my friend.
And they're making like 20 friends a month.
And you're thinking, oh, okay. How are you doing it? How are you?
Some people even envy them. I don't envy, but it is too much. I feel
just choose quality over quantity. Anyway, if the 20 can be quality, well and good for you.
Really.
But but just choose quality over quantity.
But friendship is very important. Mostly now, like in this Uganda of ours, if you go for a certain job, they're asking you who connected you. That's a colleague, I think. Or sometimes a friend, family.
A friend,
mostly family,
hooked you up to a deal somewhere.
To a deal, and whenever you're probably sick or something, you're calling a friend most of the time because your family is probably very far. And
their family somehow they're also engaged in other things. We of course have to acknowledge the fact that there are those things you do with friends that you don't necessarily do with family.
Or probably your family is passing through a certain state. You do not want to stress them, and you're running into friends are so important.
They are very important. So whatever you do, just make sure you keep a good bunch of friends.
Make good friends, but not the right people to keep as friends.
Tell
us what you think.
Characteristics
of a good friend.
Yeah, let us know in the comment section. Would love to hear from you. It's such a broad topic. We can't talk about it in a day, so let us know what you. But yeah, at the end of the day, just make sure you have a friend who tells you this: keep shining, keep smiling, knowing you can always count on me for sure. Well, that's what friends are for. Yeah, get yourself a friend that tells you that all the time. You know you can count on them.
I have goosebumps. Thank you so much for watching with us. Tell us if we have missed out anything, but what could we have missed yet someone just sang for us? I don't know, but you can tell us, give a comment, like, subscribe if you have not yet, share with your friends so they can hear, and tell us, if you really have a friend and you like them, you're definitely going to share this video. Thank you so much. We love you so much.
Do you have Uganda at heart? How about buying products made in Uganda by Ugandans from a Ugandan online shop, anywhere, anytime?
Introducing GuzaUG.com, a one-stop center for Uganda's locally made products. Buy Uganda, build Uganda.